Hello and welcome. This is rooflemonger, and my friends, we got some interesting news here on the SNK front today. Actually, a few things, and they're all sort of linked. So you might notice this new animated trailer that just debuted a few days ago, and then also this other animated trailer that debuted today, showing there's a lot more life in Fatal Fury City of the Wolves, and looks like we're getting a lot more characters for DLC after Kenshiro. And all these trailers have been done by Masami Obari, legendary Japanese animation director who's responsible for, say, the Fatal Fury motion picture. And it looks like Rick Stroud, the Native American boxer, and the villains of the Fatal Fury motion picture will be joining in City of the Wolves. But on the note of Fatal Fury the motion picture, what if I told you there's going to be a lot more of those coming up in the future? So I found an article in the Hollywood Reporter, which I missed due to how busy I was with Combo Breaker, Summer Game Fest. Now I see it and it's like pretty eye-opening. So we all know SNK has plans to expand in every front because SNK has a lot more money these days, to be real, right? And it looks like film is one of them. Enter this company called The Arena, which recently rebranded from being Arena SNK, which is what it called when it originally launched last year. And yo, they got big plans. Like the article jokes, the Southtown Cinematic Universe. Like honestly, not too far off from it. So all SNK properties are on deck here. So Fatal Fury, Art of Fighting, even Metal Slug and Samurai Shodown being optioned for animes, for movies, for comics, you name it. So here's what's in active development right now. I'm not sure what stage it's in, just says active development. I'm assuming it's quite early as the company only existed late last year, but still. So out of the gate, we got two different Fatal Fury properties being worked on. One is a Fatal Fury animated series, okay, that sounds about right, made by Skybound. You know, the Skybound that makes Invincible? That's Skybound. So that's not a small get. The series will be titled Fatal Fury The Vow, which focuses on like the early years of Terry Bogard, Andy Bogard, and the whole feud with Geese Howard. Makes it sound like training arc heavy, so basically like effectively the story of Fatal Fury 1. So that's cool, like, you know, classic plot, a very big animation studio behind it, and apparently the idea is just to launch it right onto YouTube. Which, to be fair, like if you want the maximum amount of viewers, that's absolutely the way to do it. So you don't need to worry about having Amazon, Prime, Paramount Plus. Like, I don't even know all the streaming services these days. If you want the most possible views, yeah, YouTube's sort of the way to do it. So we got that, the animated show. It looks like there's also going to be a proper Fatal Fury film. Gonna be written by David S. Goyer, the gentleman who did the Christopher Nolan Dark Knight film. So pretty good get. And same basic idea, Terry and Andy Bogard versus the evil dastardly Geese Howard. But Geese Howard's where this really comes into its own, because they're also looking to make a standalone Geese Howard movie inspired by the Godfather films of all things. What? So yeah, basically this is going to be young Geese Howard and his rise to being karate crime boss of Southtown. And like, these aren't ephemeral ideas. Like, apparently this is all actually happening. They have a scriptwriter as well. Gentleman by the name of Grant Singer, who was the filmmaker behind Benicio del Toro's Reptile film. So that's something here. The article says this will be the answer to DC's Joker movie. Somewhat similar. I don't know about that. We'll see. But young Geese Howard? Sure. Like, why not? Let's try it out. We can finally get a real story on Geese versus Jeff Bogard, who never gets his due other than he got killed in front of his kids, right? So maybe Jeff Bogard finally gets his time to shine. This summer, Ryan Gosling is Jeff Bogard. Like, you know, SNK money, anything's possible at this point. Okay, so a lot of Fatal Fury and Fatal Fury adjacent projects, right? But there's also an Art of Fighting project in the books. It's a very open secret that the next game, or at least one of the next games from SNK, is going to be the new Art of Fighting. We've known about that for some years at this point. And you know, a lot of people don't really know the story of Art of Fighting other than you might know Ryo and Robert, and that's about it. So there's going to be an Art of Fighting webtoon specifically, which, to be real, I had to look this up. I did not know what a webtoon is. So a webtoon is just basically a comic, but it's a type that's popular in South Korea that's meant to be read specifically on smartphones. So like long vertical style. And for the webtoon, they got on lock a gentleman named Brandon Chen, who did Double Kill and Blood System webtoon, so he has quite a bit of experience. And basically it's going to be the story of Rio and Robert taking on, the gangs of Southtown and trying to save Yuri. So basically the story of Art of Fighting 1. And of the myriad of projects in the work, and who else knows what else, because they did mention Metal Slug and Sam Show, and we have no details on that, but of all these, the IOF webtoon is the first to be on deck to basically set up, well, the Southtown cinematic universe. I don't even know, that's a joke, I guess, but is there an actual better term for it if we have all these properties set in Southtown through all these various forms of media? There's an exact quote in the article that says, see the movie, play the game, read the webtoon, check out the anime. It's a whole ecosystem of conversation and connection around what we're trying to offer. So super marketing speak to be real, right? But if you like Fatal Fury, go read the comic, then watch the anime, then go see the movie, right? With SNK's money, all this can be very real. They're apparently also looking to develop, after all this is done, original content, but we'll wait and see, keep one foot in front of the other first. Get done what you have planned first. But it's just interesting to see the growth of the various SNK properties in the last few years, because obviously we have, a lot more money and things have been kind of exploding since that has happened. You're looking at a dedicated short for Rock versus Geese Howard, just so they could promote the release of Geese Howard when he came out for Fatal Fury City of the Wolves. Like we said at the beginning, we got trailers now for Rick Stroud and also the baddies from Fatal Fury, the motion picture, just to join up for City of the Wolves. We're getting all this super high production value stuff, left, right, front, center. And now movies, live action films, anime, comics, it's a lot of stuff going on. 6 months straight DLC characters, and it looks like it's going to be at least 2 more past that, if not even more. I guess we'll find out more at EVO. You can't not say they're not putting their weight behind the property, for sure. And Street Fighter still struggles to put out costumes and characters at a reasonable pace, right? So go figure. So SNK will continue SNKing for the foreseeable future, basically, with the Arena, which was again called formerly Arena SNK. They're going to be doing all these projects, and I'm here for it. I'm going to watch all this stuff. I can't give you the potential quality of a Young Geese Howard movie, but good or bad, I'll be there day one. You better believe that. And if it's actually good, man, all the better yet. Let's go. So yeah, if you want to check out the article yourself, because there'll be a few more side details in there as well, it's linked for you in the video description, but otherwise, that's some interesting news. Will the Southtown Cinematic Universe overtake the Marvel Cinematic Universe? I guess we'll find out. But anyways, my friends, that's it for me, and that's it for the video. So thank you very much for watching. Hope this video has found you well, and go out and play some fighting games.
Yeah.